Ruto lies and all the time, and that is his nature. Nataka niwaambie hivi watu wa Kitengela, hii serikali yetu ya Kenya itabidi tusimame tuitetee, sawa sawa? Itabidi kila Mkenya atokee atetee taifa ya Kenya, na atubembelezi na atuombi ruhusa. Kenya ni home, Kenya ni home. Wametuzoea, kazi yao ni wizi bila kazi. Kazi yao si ni wizi bila kazi.
The video you have just seen is of Morara Kebaso while he was in Kitengela, and it's just started in a very dramatic way, saying that Ruto lies all the time. All the time, Ruto lies. That was its signature trademark for that rally. As he's moving around for his civic education tour, Morara Kebaso has been really tough on the government and exposing some of the things which the government has been doing or has been doing in a very shady way. For example, he was at this road where there is in the middle of the city, but the road has a big hole in the road. Morara has continually pushed for further governments by exposing corrupts or a project which was started in the name of corruption so that they could benefit a little people. So he has been moving from Isiolo, where he exposed massive loot. He came to Nyeri, where he exposed some markets and other things which have been constructed in a very worrying way. For instance, to say that a market which is just 10 feet wide, what is that, which people can eat all, yet it was allocated 3.5 million, it has no toilet, it has no running water, and yet that's what they are calling a market, and they can even come and call the governor to launch it. Just imagine. Who bewitched us Kenyans? There's really a very big problem. Yesterday was the trouble in airport where the workers are down there citing the Adani takeover, which was supposed to take their jobs. Why do people in government come up with policies like this which affect the normal mwananchi? We have seen the other day the likes of Eric Omondi going around with a civic education tour. We have seen a lot of people like Kasmuel yesterday, who was at the rally in Jkia.
Kaa wakiniambia Kasmuel kwa sasa lala hapa chini, mimi na lala hapa chini. Kaa wakas wakisema Kasmuel anguka na runway, anguka nayo. Wakisema Kasmuel anguka na tuoli, anguka nayo. Anguka na Ruto, anguka nayo. Anguka na Gachagua, anguka nayo. Anguka na Murkomen, anguka na Chichi, anguka. Until we get a working formula. Until we get a working formula without Adani. Until we get a working formula that KAA workers are happy with. Yes. We will occupy this airport. Na leo we are ready to sleep here for days on end.
Let us sleep.
Wakikata hiyo kufuli yenye tunafungua, tunaitisha vifuli vingine. Kabisa. Kenya ni home, and home must be respected.
Of course. Yes.
These KAA workers, for you, some of you are just travelers. Munafikiria tu hii ni kipindi kwao. We are inconveniencing you. These are their livelihoods. And we are saying, KAA, musije, give us direction, KAA. Tuko hapa. Adani must go. 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 Adani must go.
Adani must go.
Adani must go.
Adani must go.
Adani must go.
Adani must go.
Long live the people of KAA.
Why between our airports?
You're passing around.
Why?
We are putting it very absolutely clear. Atuoli akikuja hapa atupatie any speech that does not involve Adani going. Itabidi arudi hapo mkutano mwingine. Tafadhali. Come my sister. Wamenishika asubuhi. Yes.
Wakaniachilia. We are going to fight for our country.
Yes.
We are going to fight for our facility.
Yes.
We are going to fight for Kenya.
Yes. Sure.
This airport has been here since independence.
Yes.
No president sold it.
Yes.
We are not going to allow Ruto to sell it.
No.
Ruto must go. Adani must go.
Ruto must go.
All
So that was basically what was going on yesterday, because there is still a lot going on in the country, and we expect that the government should come out and address this issue which is going on right now in the country. Because like in the airport, for example, thousands of people were stranded yesterday. They have not boarded their planes to their destination. Some of them were coming from honeymoon, some were patients, some were going to business trips, some were going for interviews, and they are still stranded for this longest time. We are seeing that indeed there is a crisis in Kenya, and we really hope that the president just decide to massively come out and do this. Yes, yesterday I heard in the news that the president had really urged the MPs to sign the anti-graft bill, which is to prevent people or the MPs from doing business with the government, or the people in the government should never do business with the government. That was the bill which was being debated, and he said that he will really make sure that these people pass this bill, so that it will be very hard for the corrupt leaders to do this. But I think if they do that, these people will still come back with proxy companies and do this business. They will use people to do this business, and they still get their share as they are used to. We have seen thousands and thousands of projects which are stalled. For example, the other day when Morara Kebaso exposed Kanyawal Kabondo project, this is one of the projects which really was to change the Homa Bay area of Nyando and Aero area with this 2.5 billion project, which was funded by Exim Bank from Hungary. But right now, the state of that thing is just the foundation stone with a black card. Just imagine what's going on in this country. What's really happening in Kenya? Surely, what are we going to tell our kids in the future? Now Kenya is debt. The debt ratio is to 70 to 30. That means for every 10 shillings you have, 7 shillings will go to debt. That's the state of the country. That's the state of the Kenya right now. So if we really don't rise up and talk about bad governance, if there are no the likes of Morara Kebaso don't come out more and more. Right now we have seen the students of Morara Kebaso continue with the good work of exposing this project which have been overvalued in the country and making it better. Even people are supporting these people who are exposing these projects in the country. For example, how can a project be started somewhere then it's done in a shed? We saw this 3 billion road in Suba North constituency where Millie Odhiambo comes from. Millie is a very vocal legislator, but while this road is constructed in our constituency, she never even followed up to do the oversight role. The contractors just came, did their shady work and left. So what are they going to tell people? What are we going to tell our future generation? Because if this continues and continues every day, that means that more and more of this is going to happen. More and more of detrimental things are going to affect this nation. That is exactly what is going to happen. It means that if there are no more people like Babu Wino who are going to be vocal, because now the opposition have been swallowed by the government.